I'm often asked what to do to create more pleasure in bed, both for yourself and for your lover. I think that we all have this deep sense that a lot more is possible when it comes to our pleasure, sensuality, and our orgasms. But what does that involve practically? And what can you do starting today to increase your pleasure potential in bed? Keep watching to find out. My name is Helena Nista and I am your favorite sexologist online. And this is the place where we talk about sex, pleasure, intimacy, relationships, and all the best ways to have the most epic sex life possible. So yes, absolutely, indeed, you can increase your pleasure potential in bed. Thank you for asking. You can create deeper bliss, better orgasms, and a greater sense of sexual satisfaction in your sex life. For yourself, if you're single, and for both of you, if you're in a relationship. There are some very simple yet very powerful ways to reach deeper into your pleasure potential and create next level sort of sexual experiences. And here are some great tips, ideas, and practices for you to try. Number 1, relax. Did you know that relaxation promotes sensitivity? This is why we tense up whenever we feel pain or discomfort. Whenever you're trying to get through a painful experiences at the doctor or the dentist or something similar, physically uncomfortable or painful experience, we try to get through it by, tensing up our nervous system, our body, etc., because that actually reduces our sensitivity. The opposite is also true. The more relaxed you are, the more soft and open you are in your body, the more you will actually feel in terms of sensuality and in terms of depth of the pleasure that your body is capable of. So if you want to maximize your pleasure potential and your partner's pleasure potential in bed, make sure that you both approach your sexual experience together with as much relaxation as possible. So you can do something first together that will really relax you. You can run your partner a bath and join her or him in the bath. You can put on some relaxing music that will really calm down your nervous system and help you get out of that busy brain and busyness of your day and into the relaxation of your luxurious evening together. You can spend some time just really stroking gently and slowly each other's bodies all over, head to toe. Or you can give your partner a relaxing massage before you start getting frisky together. Number 2, foreplay. The erotic and sensual potential of our bodies goes way beyond our genitals, so it's helpful to bring your entire body to the party. This is why spending more time on foreplay and exploring new, different, exciting ways of touching your partner and them touching you has actually great potential in terms of increasing how much pleasure, erotic energy, and satisfaction you feel in your body. Sex really is a journey, and to really get the full benefit of that journey and suck all the juice out of it, we really need to include our entire bodies. Because if we're just rushing to penetration, we really are missing out on tons of sublime, amazing, blissful experiences and sensations. We all have a lot of different erogenous zones, and touching and stroking and exploring them will really enrich our experiences together. Areas like inner arms, inner thighs, the neck, back of the neck, the ears, the face, the feet, etc. For the women, particularly the clitoris is something that can be at times overlooked or not given enough care, time, and attention to when we rush towards intercourse. And if you're really committed to giving your female partner the most fantastic experience with you in bed, you have to spend time with her clitoris, and more time than you think. The clitoris is a bit of a center of a woman's sexuality, and for a huge majority of women, that clitoris really needs to be stroked, touched, stimulated in order for them to achieve not only orgasm, but also just a sense of sexual satisfaction. So make sure that you know, first of all, where your partner's clitoris is, but then also what it likes, what it prefers, and what are the best ways to stimulate it. Number 3, communication. Talking about sex is not easy for most people. I'm really here, I hear you, I am sympathetic, I understand this is not an easy topic to explore together, but it is necessary. If you're committed to having the most amazing sex life possible, and since you are here watching a video about increasing pleasure during sex, then you absolutely need to be able to talk to your partner about sex. And this is because we're not mind readers. Nobody is. You can never fully guess what your partner wants, what they desire, what they need to feel pleasured, to feel fully stimulated and satisfied sexually. And vice versa, you cannot expect your partner to pleasure and satisfy you fully if you're not willing to tell them what exactly it is that you want. And talking about sex isn't something that needs to only happen once either. This is an ongoing conversation. This is something that you both should revisit together on some kind of regular basis, maybe once a month. And this is because of how much fluidity there is in human sexuality and how much things keep changing and shifting for us and in our desires for what actually constitutes a great sexual experience. Number 4, masturbate, and do it regularly. Yes, you heard me right. In order to increase the level of pleasure that you both can experience in bed together, you both need to masturbate. First of all, masturbation is an amazing tool of learning about your body, exploring your body, what it wants, what it likes, where are your best erogenous zones, and what exactly do they like. Do they like to be stroked gently, or licked passionately, or beaten into, or massaged with some particular kind of pressure and intensity? But second of all, masturbation can also be an amazing tool in actually teaching your body how to feel more pleasure. And this is a topic I explore in much more detail in my online course, Masturbation Coaching, that takes you on a 7-week journey of going deeper and deeper and deeper into your sexual potential. So make sure to check it out if this is something that you would like to experience for yourself. And then once you've discovered all the best erogenous zones on your body and their preferences and the best ways to touch and stroke them, you can show that to your partner. You can teach your partner how to touch and stroke you so that then they can give you that increased level of pleasure when you are in bed together. Number 5, use a lubricant. While stroking a dry skin can feel nice and pleasurable, applying a good lubricant and using it in bed together can really take things to that next level, and particularly when it comes to our very sensitive bits and zones like breasts, the chest, the nipples, and particularly the genitals. It's a simple fact confirmed by countless couples all over the world. Lube makes things better in bed, so make sure to always have some in your bedroom. And number 6, mindfulness. When you are being touched by your partner, while you are being fully mindful, aware, and present in the experience of being touched, you feel more deeply, and you feel more pleasure. Mindfulness has now been studied for a number of years, and these benefits also extend to our sex lives. One of the main predictors that somebody is going to have an amazing sexual experience as opposed to an average or mediocre sexual experience is just how immersed they are in the experience, how much presence and mindfulness they are bringing with them to the bedroom, to the bed, or wherever else they are being sexual together. When I first heard of this principle many years ago, I was absolutely shocked and surprised to realize just how distracted I had been during sex before. I would be worrying and stressing and thinking about this whole range of things from, is he okay? Is he going to come? Is he satisfied? To, am I looking fat? Or how is my body looking in this position? To, whole other range of what do I need to do next? Or about that book I want to read, etc., etc. So when I finally and consciously dropped all of that and put all of that aside, I realized that my pleasure increased not just twofold, but at least threefold. Just the very simple fact of putting my entire attention in my vagina where my partner was penetrating me, that made a huge difference. Similarly, a lot of my clients complain that their biggest challenge and problem in bed is the racing mind, is the monkey mind that keeps sort of pulling them away from the pleasure, from the experience, from the sex that they are having. So cultivating mindfulness and learning how to be much more mindful in bed is a very practical and amazing and helpful skill when it comes to increasing your pleasure levels in bed. And I do share some very effective and powerful tips on developing that kind of sexual mindfulness in my online course, Masturbation Coaching. So make sure to check it out. And if you'd like to learn how to make your partner really, really wet in bed, then watch this video next.